Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good ever time of day it is for you guys. This is the LayBackGamer, and we are here with a little bit of a different format this time. This time around, I will not be playing in these games. Instead, I'm going to be casting them. So, here we have one of my friends, Mr. Motj. Shoutouts to him, by the way. Thank you very much for allowing me to do this. We're going to be casting him playing live. Well, live at the time.
Shall we begin?
Looks like his opponent is a name I don't really want to pronounce. I'm going to call him Leo.
Wait.
Leo the
Did you
Clever.
hear that?
So, it is Leo the Clever versus Motj the Daedra Master. Now, as you can tell, Motj, he is on my friends list. He is the one. He is the only one of my friends online at the moment. If you can see the icon in the bottom left, and I am indeed watching his game, not controlling anything.
There's more.
I decided to try this out. I think this would be a pretty cool format. And already our friend's a little bit behind the game. Looks like his opponent is playing a pure intelligence deck. Probably has some neutrals mixed in there. But as everybody knows, neutrals does not count for anything. Mott. I'm gonna call it, just so that I don't keep mucking up. It's gonna be basically Mott versus Leo. Mott played the Ash creature down, but his opponent responds with oh god, my mind is crapping all over the place today. Tome of Alteration. I was gonna say Tome of Conjuration for some reason. Oh well. So right now he looks like he is in a little bit of trouble right now. That 5/5 can be a pretty deadly force. Fortunate. Oh, never mind. Just as I say that, the first blood has been drawn.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
Lethal and Ward. Probably one of the best ones for that Ash creature to get. Especially with 2 fireballs in hand, he'll be able to burn that cunning app. God, I cannot talk today. Lightning Bolt coming out from Leo. Pretty good. Bad Ashlander. And a Prophecy card, not bad. Piercing Javelin, very good hit pick right there. Going out smartly after that 5/5. A second Sanctuary Raid gets drawn, but unfortunately he's facing the lack of creatures dilemma. That Call of Valor will give him one more, and if I were him I would play that. Good job. Gonna go face, and that's all he really can do. He does definitely need to get another creature out, or he is going to be in a bit of trouble. I suspect Leo might have a Kano in his hand. Ooh, Wisp Mother. Now there's a card I haven't seen. What does Wisp Mother do? I've never seen this card. I know it's in the basic collection, but I've never seen it. Conjuration Tutor coming out. 3 Lavachonak shuffled into the deck. What did that Wisp Mother do? When you summon a creature that costs 2 or less, summon a copy of that. That could be pretty deadly. Especially if you're stacking on cards like Shrieking Harpy, Ward Crafter. That could also be pretty bad too. You get one on top of the Wisp Mother and another on top of one of the copies.
A strong arm is what
So
you need.
I don't actually know.
A strong arm is what you need.
Oh, Skilled Blacksmith comes out. Very nice. And there's the Shrieking Harpy, just as I was talking about. Probably going to lock down the 3/3s. Wisely so. That Wisp Mother is definitely getting a little bit out of control. He may want to consider burning a Sanctuary Raid. Yep. Oh, no. I thought he was going to play that on the Wisp Mother. Breaks the ward. Goes after it. Very wise. Pentanus Oculus Agent. That is not an action he can steal, unfortunately. How awesome would that have been if it was? smartly done. I was just curious to see if one of those agents, can it steal the shackled effect off of one of your own minions? I don't think it can. Don't get me wrong, that would be really, really cool if it could, and would give that agent a completely new and maybe a little busted ability. Cunning Ally comes back out. Another firebolt in his hand. I wanted to say fireball, but fireball is a 1 damage to all enemy creatures. Leo going after the Conjuration Tutor before his effect could really trigger, playing the Mace of Encumbrance to shackle down that. I did not understand the point of that, shackling in and then immediately going after him, especially since, well, I guess maybe it was to make sure he didn't get another rune. Mage's Trick, very good card right there. He's now got 2 healing potions in hand, so if push comes to shove, he can immediately throw up one of them. Or both of them, to make sure that he has an extra turn. Sadly, neither of those have keywords. You may want to, I was about to say, you may want to play a healing potion there. Give yourself a little extra life. Some people may not have, as you would have gotten, his opponent, Leo, would likely have broken 2 runes. God, I can't talk today. But some people might not.
By the sacred words of Veloth.
Oh, now that's a nasty one. Lightning Bolt comes out. I would probably do it on the 3/3. That works too. I was considering using Sanctuary. Wait, is that to all, or is that just to all enemies? Never mind. If he wants, he could go play that guard. He could play. I was gonna say he can play his agent as a guard and steal that guard keyword from him. But wisely did not do that. I kind of agree with that. It might have been better to get a card with Drain or Ward. Very unfortunate top draw off the top there. He might be in a little bit of trouble here. He doesn't want to use that Mage's Trick against Leo's face. If he does... Nicely done. What I was going to say, if he did, he would risk him get his opponent playing a Prophecy, and he's already very far behind right now. He doesn't need to get further behind. Breaking down... What is that guy? Oh, that's a golden card too. That looks really cool. Ooh, an expert Atromancer. His opponent must not be...
Keep a spare blade in my
Must be below level 40, because I do believe you upgrade him from Expert to Supreme at level 40. Another agent. Although he can steal the breakthroughs off of both those creatures, I'm not sure he's going to survive another turn, though. That, on the other hand, would be pretty good. If I were him, I'd steal those breakthroughs. I'd play the second one, too, and then... Ugh, not quite certain about playing it there. That is indeed lethal if his opponent gets lucky and avoids... Oh no, wait, he doesn't have to worry about that. Yeah, all he has to do is just put the Steel Dagger on top of the Flame Atronach, and he doesn't have to work. Nope. Shouldn't have. I would have put it on top of the Flame Atronach. Would have been able to have near guaranteed no screw-ups, but unfortunately, Motj did not get another Prophecy. Good game, Motj. Good game, Leo. And I think we'll be casting... I'll try to see if I can get another one out. Another one or two. This was a little bit of a shorter game. I decided to do this because it's always interesting to see what other people are playing. Yes, there is another Rumble going on. I did forget to mention that. And today, There, in the rewards, there was a card pack, so I do have one of those to open up. I'm going to go quickly bust this open, and while Motj is coming back from the unfortunate loss, we are going to be opening our new pack of cards. So what do we get? Thievery, Shadenhall Sapper, 5th Legion Trainer. I think I could use another copy or two. The Shocking Wamasu. I'm gonna hope that's its name, otherwise I apologize for butchering that. Dwarven Ballista. Nice. I was looking for one of those for my Dwarven deck. And another rare in Feasting Vulture. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, is he ready for another round? Yes, he is. He's ready to go. I didn't see that. Normally it says he comes online when he gets back in. I see he switched over to an Archer deck. I'm going to assume that this could be one of two decks. It could be the standard Archer deck, which I have no idea what it consists of. Or it could be, I think, Brynjolf's Heist is the template that has strength and agility. I could be wrong on that, though. And I'm fairly certain I am wrong, come to think of it. Could be Parthenax's Roar, too. Alright, so his opponent, Eloquent Corpse, Jack of Trades. I think I'm going to call him Corpse. He's playing a Strength and Intelligence, which I can only assume is either aggro or weapons. And there can be a difference between the two. If you put more weapons than aggro cards, it's more of a weapons deck. This is looking very reminiscent of a weapons deck. They like to build up a creature to the point where he's too big to handle, and then he kills them. Hopefully, Motj will not be doing that this time. Will not be dying to that, as a weapon deck can be pretty easy to beat. You just have to make sure you clear off the creatures before he can really weapon them up. Wisely playing down that second Fighters Guild recruit to block off that blacksmith. If he's got a second bone bow, then he's in a bit of trouble, because that's 4 to him. And on a weapon deck, the more you get dealt to you, the easier it is for him to put a creature in that shadow lane and then juice it up. Wow, he used a lightning bolt against that. That interests me. Child of Hearseen. How nice. Definitely wasn't a card I was expecting to see. Wisely moving the 3/3, putting the 3/3 there, playing that to get a little extra card draw. The Sharpshooter Scout will be nice if Motj can manage to get it off. So with that, then he can go into Quicksilver Crossbow. I'm assuming this is the standard Scout deck with a lot of lethals, a lot of moving around, and a lot of 1 damage dealer cards. I'm basing that off the fact that I see Archer's Gambit and Quicksilver Crossbow. Sharpshooter Scout, not really a lethal creature, but the extra 1 damage is nice. Burning through that Magicka ring. Ooh. That could be a deadly card. He's definitely going to want to hopefully draw a lethal soon. If he doesn't, then that guy's going to deal some severe damage. In addition to getting equipped with a ton of items, he's also going to keep his deck going. Just flowing through his hand, going out onto the battlefields.
My arrows shall fly true.
He sadly doesn't have the ability to be able to kill it. That just moves a creature and then deals 1 damage. If he can successfully keep that creature alive and not have his get juiced up, the Dawnstar Rider, I mean by that, then he can clear.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
Quartermaster, nice card to get. 1 mana, +1 damage, and +1 into his hand. That made no sense. He
By
drew a
dawn
card.
and dusk, I move as a shadow.
You got pretty lucky. That could have been very, very bad for him. And that just got bad. Ooh, Earthbone Spinner, also a nice one. Now, I'm curious as to what he'll use that on. Maybe going after the 1/2 that'll give him an Iron Sword would be a good idea, considering the fact that if he didn't play those 2 cards in his hand onto that Dawnstar Rider, then either he's testing the waters for lethal, or those cards aren't items after all. Rather, they're more creatures waiting to come out. Yeah, what I would
The
do
forest will not suffer your
is Spinner.
presence.
No, that is a bit of a mistake, I believe. We could have silenced that creature off, and he wouldn't have gotten that sword. All at the same time, killing both of them and denying him a card. Is that an action, an item, and a creature? Yep, that is. Corpse. Gaining a little bit of card draw there. Ice Spike, and we have the first ward broken. Almost said first prophecy broken. I'm a little surprised. At 7 hit at turn 6 for both players. Only 1 room getting broken. If I were him, if I were Motj, I would definitely get that Child of Hearseen set up. Preferably in the left lane. If he puts in the shadow, then his opponent can play a creature in the shadow and could very much give it a ward. Where if he plays it out in the open, like he did, now the corpse has to come out, play a creature, as well as another card on top, as well as an item on top of that. The Slay just allows him to keep attacking. If it gets silenced, it's not the end of the world. The 6/7 body is mainly what he needs there.
Into the fray.
The Battle Mage comes out, use shield. That was a very nice pickup for Corpse. Did he get that off? Yeah, he got that off of Battle Mage Onslaught. Oh, that's put! I thought that was draw. Oh, my apologies. Steel Scimitar as well. This isn't looking good for him. Unstoppable Rage comes out. Unfortunately, that is not enough to kill. Oh, the silence. I forgot about the silence. What a nice play there. He's got one of 2 choices, and I'd probably go with the choice of using Child of Hearseen to clear and then attack him instead of sacrificing the Earthbone Spinner and then going ahead and attacking his face. He definitely wants to make that, as I do not believe that Strength or Intelligence has the finisher cards that Agility does. Now, I'm not going to actually tell him. Good man. I am hoping that he comes in and it comes back, looks at this game. 2 rooms being broken. I'm going to keep saying wards for the runes instead. No, I'm not going to. Wow, I can't. In case you guys haven't noticed, I don't speak English well, despite it being my first language. That just goes to show you. Yeah. Corpse, not quite sure what to do. Playing the Crystal Tower Crafter. Almost said Crystal Crafter Tower. Ooh, not a bad card to get there. -2/-2. Embassy Disguise. Is that going to give him a card? Yes, that will give him 1 card, and he kind of needs it. Friendly creature deals damage equal to its power to all the creatures in this lane. He needs a move card, like, now. He wants to attack with one of his creatures, then play the disguise. Wildfire Dragon? Huh. I would not have expected a Wildfire Dragon in a scout deck. That surprised me, and I'm pretty sure it's also surprising Corpse a little bit. He might be thinking, what is this doing in there? Everything he's played up to this point seems about standard, but this? No. So, Corpse has to finish him off this turn. Now, on 9 mana, if he had a skilled blacksmith out, he would be able to do that very easy. Ooh, the battle mace comes out, and an iron sword. However, that's enough. Nope, that's not enough anymore. Screaming Racketeer on top of one of the Earthbone Spinners. You use the other to attack. That's game over. Does he see it? He's got to see this. Surely he has to see this.
This one offers something tasty.
It actually doesn't matter as long as he doesn't give it to Wildfire Dragon. Actually, he could do that too. Oh no! Oh wait, he actually gets a slay. Never mind. That was well played. I thought that wouldn't have counted for a slay. Well played by Motj. Did something I didn't even think of. Definitely well played. Wildfire Dragon, don't underestimate it, because apparently it can win you guys games. I'm going to give him a moment, let him get queued into a new game. We're going to check out the new card that we got, because, oh yeah, it's the Ballista. So, let's go ahead and add that to the deck named Under Construction. Rightfully so, because, well, it's under construction. Let's get that new going. Not you, new. Throw that in there. Excellent. Now this is going to be a 60 card deck. That is my plan by the end of this. We are more than likely going to have to remove cards out. Oh, he just messaged me. Let's see if we can try to get one more out of him. No, he's not in the middle of a game right now. Alright, that will bring us up to a crystal total of 350. Not bad. Oh, he's came back online. That was what I was waiting for in between the games. Might be able to get you guys one more casted game. I'm just going to plug this in right now, but if you want your games to be casted, just add me on this. I'm going to plug in my new Discord account into the description of this video, so you can message me if you would like your games casted. I will try my best to cast them. What do we got here? Apparently he started up, and it's a ramp. Rest in peace. Now, is he playing ramp or his opponent play? Oh, his opponent's playing ramp.
Did you hear that? If I fall.
Oh wow! Oh wow! We are going quick. We are just shooting. We just shot through that first turn. What's he gonna do here? I would probably use a soul split. I mean, yeah, it sucks because it's gonna lose one of those 3/2s. Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. You may as well let him do the trade. The Lone Warrior. Interesting. I think that is one of the default ones. Stark Mark II. That's a nice writing name. And you are now known as Stark. Oh. That is a nice top deck. I am going to give him... I will give Motj that. Burns down that Fighters Guild Associate. Or Recruit? That Recruit or Associate? Yeah, it's Recruit. If I've been calling it Associate, I apologize.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Nice pull. I do hope that he does have a couple of ward creatures in that deck to be able to trigger him off of. Now, what I would... If I was in Motj's situation, he's definitely got the lead. He's got a huge lead right now. Even though his opponent has 5, he's on 5, and Motj's only on 3, gonna be going on 4. He's got board control right now. Yes, it's bad that Stark has cards, but board is pretty important. Not hastily played, silencing off that Daggerfall Mage. However, 1 makeshift defense and Royal Sage, we're going to be getting a little bit crazy with keywords. Nicely done. He's going to play that Royal Sage, I hope. Yes. What are we getting? Drain, lethal, ward. Perfect. Getting a ward on that, perhaps. If I could request for it, I would have done so. That is definitely a good trade. Or a good keyword, not a good trade. It is going to make a good trade because he's going to have to burn an extra card to get through that.
You won't escape alive. You won't escape alive.
Oh,
Mother of mud.
playing the 1/2s, trying to hit, not 1/2s, 1/1s with lethal. Stark's got quite a few lethal cards. Well, we've only seen 3, but I imagine he's probably got at least the other 2 copies of the Fighters Guild Recruit lurking in his deck. I would probably use the 4/4 here into the 1/4. Never mind. He's gonna go for it. I think I can agree with that. Especially if he plays the Priest of the Moon in that Shadow Lane. It's a shame he didn't have another point of Magicka. Otherwise, he would have been able to have played that Sanctuary's raid.
Clear your mind.
And that would have been really, really deadly for Stark. That's another 3 damage, +2. Wisely going after those drain cards. That poor Shadowfen Priest had to try to take down those defenses twice.
You're with me, soldier.
I await your command. The waters of life.
Stark trying to make a bit of a comeback here. He definitely has the mana to do it, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Pureblood Elder come out next turn. Actually, what also wouldn't surprise me, and I did see this a little earlier today when just before her turning on the camera, I saw somebody play a Blood Magic Lord. I also wouldn't be surprised if I saw that or a Night Talon Lord, and I think those cards would be pretty cool. You don't see them enough, which is sad.
Protect the Hist. To the mud we all return.
Mother of mud.
You play that?
No mercy.
Anzeal Invader. That's strange. The only one who plays that is, I swear, either new players or me in my 4 Argonia deck. Smartly done. Definitely it was a 3/3 to get rid of that taunt. That guard, not taunt. I keep calling it taunt. Getting a little extra health going on there. Of course, Stark is going to clean up his field.
No mercy.
And things aren't looking good for Motj. Yes, he has a huge health advantage, which in this game, as of this moment, is going to be pretty big.
I draw power from these trees.
Bark and burn.
Mother of mud.
Motj's trick coming out. A nice top deck. I don't agree with what Stark did there. He definitely should have traded in his creature, his 4/4 into the 3/3. Because you never know what your opponent might be rocking. Now all he has to do is just play the Call of Valor. He's got another creature set up. If I were Mott, I would probably play that healing potion. And now he's got 2 3/3s in the shadow lane. Stark is going to have to get a couple of really good cards, and that mistake is going to cost him this game if he doesn't get anything good.
The Hist provides.
Nicely top decked, though. I will give him that. And this is top deck mode, so every card counts. What's that other card that he picked up, that he got off the rune? Suppress. Is he going to go after the 3/3? Yes, he is. Wisely doing so. Marked Man. And Penance's Oculus Agent. He's very close to lethal. Mott is very, very close.
For the Emperor.
Stealing that keyword. He needs to play Marked Man in that row and just give everything he's got. He's to completely empty his hand. Nice. Play the makeshift in the left lane. If you play that, play the healing potion, almost guaranteed win. Get a little too complacent. I don't necessarily agree with that. Especially since his opponent can still get a guard. Unfortunately, the guard is not good enough. Unfortunately, that card is not good enough. Oh, double Mage's trick. It was definitely a well played by Stark. He definitely should have killed off that 3/3 when he had the chance. Well done, Mott. Well done. You played an excellent game. Once again, I would like to thank Motj, the Daedra Master, for allowing me to cast those 3 games. And like I said earlier, if you guys want your games casted, let me know in the comments section. I will also be posting my Discord account in the description of this video, so you guys can message me, or shoot me a friend request here. And when we, granted, I have to be online in order to do that, but the Discord is so that if I'm not online, you guys can always give me a message. But that will be all for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope to keep this casting series going. I definitely think it is a pretty cool concept. I only wish they had a replay system. Well, I'm not going to win with my Chanter today, lol. That's okay. You did give us a couple of really good games. Thank you for that. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit me up in the comments section. If you guys leave a comment, I will always try to respond to them, even regardless on if it's a positive or negative one. And hit that subscribe button. Every view that you can help get on this video, share it around too. Every view counts. It was close. How's your stream going? When you do watch this, it's going really good. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.